Welcome back, everyone, to Social Suicides. Another topic of conversation today is handshakes. There's a lot to unravel. There's a lot to talk about because you could talk and say a lot about somebody by the way they shake your hand. Is that right?
That's completely right. And you could learn more about that person by the way they shake their hand, how they deliver the handshake. If there's eye contact, if there's an elbow tap, we'll get into it.
We will definitely
get into it. The handshake is more like
The handshake ends at the hand.
It ends at the hand. The dap can be brought in.
The dap usually is brought into
is.
like a kind of like a kind of hug.
Yeah, like
a dap.
Yeah,
you
it's
know
a
what I
dap.
mean?
You know. Yeah,
Yeah, a handshake's more like business casual or like
more if like you don't know that person too well, or it's the first time meeting them, or as someone smart said, if you're trying to do business with them. Because
That's
I
true.
I didn't say that.
That's true. Sometimes it's hard to differentiate when you're gonna dap somebody and when you're gonna give them the handshake.
I agree. I feel like if it's like my boy, he's getting dapped.
Yeah.
Fucking, am I gonna give my boy where are you?
Yeah, what is
You
this,
know?
a business meeting?
No, it's definitely not a business
You
meeting.
got to pick and choose when you dap and when you handshake. Honestly, I would prefer a dap over a handshake because I feel like it's like more of like a I feel like closer to that person if I dap them.
I agree, bro.
You
You
know?
know why? Because sometimes people do too much with the fucking handshake. They do. You like the other day, I got way too firm of a handshake. It was like a bone, like breaking handshake, and I was like, I had it like, oh, hey. And then after I was like, motherfucker.
At that point, like, what are they trying to break your hand and assert dominance?
There's like a difference between a firm and a bone crushing handshake.
Yeah, I mean, listen, a firm handshake's nice. It's
good.
Don't get me wrong. But when you're trying to deliberately hurt someone's hand, it's like, what are you trying to say? Are you
trying to
saying
do
something here?
What do you want to get slapped?
Yeah, literally. You're going to fucking try to break my hand with a handshake? At that point, just dap me up. We're
I'd rather
friends.
the more reason to why I'd rather the dap.
Yeah, you don't got to worry about that.
You don't gotta,
I would say, nah, because getting dapped with the left, in my opinion, is a form of disrespect.
it is.
If you dap me with the left, I take that as disrespect.
Unless they're like, God forbid, an amputee, then it is like, what are you gonna do there?
Yeah, well, you got only one hand. And what am I gonna, beggars can't be choosers.
Yeah, man. And if someone's literally like the only other option, or the only time a left hand dap is even close to acceptable, is if the right hand's tied up because they're carrying something.
Yeah, at that point, but at that point, just give me the fucking fist bump.
Yeah. No, that's a weird because then you dap and like,
And it's never the same.
Yeah,
it's
then
always like a.
Then we gotta go to the left hand.
Yeah.
You can't dap the left with the it's weird.
And a lot of times they don't bring it in. It's more of like a.
Yeah, it's
more of like a slap.
It's an odd thing to do.
Yeah, I don't understand.
I prefer if you're gonna just use the left hand, just don't use anything. Give me the head nod.
Yeah, or the fist bump.
Or the fist. Yeah, don't
Fist
give
goes a
me
long
damn-
way. I feel like it's a lot about like that first impression and like when you lock eyes with that person, I feel like you can kind of tell if they're going for the dap.
Yeah,
like a lot of
100%.
times they'll be like this, and if they're doing something like that, all right, bring it
It's
in.
honestly where the arm goes.
Yeah, if the elbow extends out.
If the elbow extends out, he's dapping. If they come kind of with the elbow close, it's no dap involved.
That's
at
more
all.
like a how are we?
Yeah, it's a how you doing?
Yeah, how are we?
Preppy ass. But you gotta like watch the person to see what their movements are.
Yeah, and then they could throw some stuff at you might not be ready for.
You get an unorthodox move. What if someone's like, "Hey, what's up?" and then they like faked it?
Can imagine.
Yeah, then you're in an awkward situation. You gotta improvise.
Then it's almost as awkward as when like you ever go for a handshake and someone goes for the fist pound,
yeah.
and then you switch up and then they go for the handshake.
That's the worst situation.
Yeah,
ever.
it happened a couple of times, and it's the most awkward thing.
It's like, how do you even recover? You might not
At
as
that
well.
point, you're like, It's almost like if you step to the left and someone steps to the left, and you're going to the right, and they go to the right.
At that point, let me
It's
get
like,
the
hey,
fuck
good
out
to
of
see
here.
you.
How about that? Yeah.
Good to see you.
Where the fuck are they from?
Right,
If they know that we don't know that.
You got to kind of see like what they're going for.
Yeah.
At that point, if they're doing too much unorthodox stuff, I might just give them the fist.
Yeah, man.
Like,
I got time for all that.
You know what I mean? Like, what the hell?
Fuck are they like? What are they fucking coming out of the Matrix with?
Right? Like
A 360 handshake?
are they
almost?
gonna give us like the Roman handshake,
Fucking Spartan handshake?
where they grab the forearm?
I mean, listen, if they're doing that, I fucking don't want to be friends with that person.
Now they have some issues that they need to deal with. Go
Bring it
go
out.
see a fucking
A
shrink.
medieval handshake in 2025?
Honestly, pretty respected though.
I just don't see who the fuck else is reciprocating that handshake. Who else knows you're gonna go for that? The Roman salute.
Yeah, that is true. You gotta be a sick
Whatever
bastard.
the fuck. Oh man. Depending on if they acknowledge that the handshake was wet, I might acknowledge.
Yeah, because sometimes like in the gym, somebody like, I just wash my hands, and you just bring it in real
Yeah,
quick.
then you're like, all right.
But then sometimes if someone like doesn't acknowledge it and they're talking to you, like I stare at them and I'm giving like a wipe
I
on
know,
my
'cause
like, what the fuck did you just do?
Why didn't they acknowledge it? Like, what other liquid could it be?
Yeah,
that
and
they
where
did
were
maybe-
their hands?
Yeah, dude, it's fuck that, man.
Might have to start going Howie Mandel.
Howie Mandel on him,
Give him the
less chance of getting sick, you know, with that.
Sometimes at events, I want to do that.
I know.
Or carry some sanitizer.
I know, man. But now a wet handshake, man, you got to disclose why the hands were wet. Otherwise, what the fuck?
Yeah, and what was on the hands?
What was
Hopefully it was just fucking water.
Yeah, Jesus.
Or we'll have a problem. So now let's review all the handshakes. Some of them we like, some of them we really don't like. Some are a little too weird.
Yeah, some if I'm getting them, I'm not fucking. I don't think I could continue the friendship, to be honest with you, or the introduction, depending on circumstance
Of the handshake.
Yeah, sometimes they're too much, just too much, and then sometimes they're not enough. So you know,
Got to draw that line in the sand with the
I
handshake.
know when to bring out the moves and when to hang them up.
No snaps.
No snaps.
How are you? How's everybody? Tim.
John.
How are we? How's the firm?
Good.
How's the stock market?
Terrible. Clean. That was clean.
Strength, honor, and hospitality. Hustle, loyalty, respect. Love that. Nice. COVID.
And that was our social suicides on daps and handshakes. We'll see you at the next one.
Yes, we will. Yes, we will.